Aussie dollar, if it's not because on the money kind of trade, there isn't much for us over here. Aussie dollar overall is pretty bearish, right? You can see for yourself one way to look at it in this example, right? More black candle and longer black candle than the white, right? So it's pretty obvious it's a bearish trend. To the daily chart, right, you can wait for the market retest on the resistance 0.6539 if you want to hop on to the bandwagon to short it, right? For our chart, key support level over here, right? This could be something that you want to wait for a magic candle confirmation. So at least you have RSI divergence for your buying opportunity 0.6446, right? If you want to be the hero to get in to buy when the market is obviously very bearish. Look at the last two candles. Oh my god, it's so scary, right? So to the 1 hour chart, right? This is a better setup if you ask me. I've used some advanced technique to test and to see that this wick over here is invalid for this case. That's why we ignore it. And over here, what you can say over here is there's a hidden divergence, right? That means market is at the same region, RSI getting lower, right? So it's in fact a warning sign, right? So if you want to buy aggressive over here, I think it's not a good idea. If you see a bullish engulfing candle, then maybe you can give it a hit, right? But the next immediate resistance, you have to be very careful, right? You have to watch this very careful if you want to jump into these trades, right? My take is that if this is warning product, take a break. If you have other things that is on the list that you are just as familiar with, then look at those analyses. But the funny thing is that if you couldn't figure out this yourself, that Aussie dollar is in a weird space, then I would say that go for some training. And if you love our style, you love to be coached by someone that's been doing research and trading for this for the past 20 years, then drop me a DM. We'll see if you're a good fit before accepting you.